So we've been in Colossians 1:15. Jesus is the invisible God. How does God react? What's God's character? God has compassion. God goes to the unclean, the untouchables. So in the ancient world, if somebody had leprosy, they'd be sent off to, and I think they do in other countries now too, but they sent off to another area by themselves, so nobody gets it. They're kind of off to their own. And according to the Jewish law, it was unclean to touch one of them. So here we go. We're in Mark 1:40, and a leper came to him, imploring him, and kneeling said to him, "If you can, make me clean." Moved with pity, Jesus, he stretched out his hand and touched him and said, "I will. Be clean." Just be clean. So the Hebrews at that time, if they, with leprosy, you couldn't go into the temple. You were unclean. And that was just kind of like a status thing or whatever, you know. And immediately the leprosy left him. He was made clean. And Jesus sternly charged him and sent him away at once. He said to him, "See that you say nothing to anyone, but go, show yourself to the priest, and offer your cleansing, what Moses commanded, for a proof to them." But he went and began to talk freely about it. Of course, man. Of course he would. And spread the news so that Jesus could no longer openly enter a town, but was out in the desolate places, and people were coming to him from every quarter. Yeah, he's out there healing. But I just think that's a good kind of a, God goes into those places with the undesirables, the untouchables, the unclean. And, you know, I think us as believers really need to take note of that. And just in that, you know, Jesus cleanses us, right? So, but when you go out there, when you talk, when you minister, as believers in Christ, man, let's not stray away from the undesirables, the dirty, the whatever, you know. Let's reach out to those. That's God's heart through the person of Jesus. So God bless, guys.